busy body busy tonight. Mad. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh. Hey, life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna? Joanna.
Hello again and welcome to another episode of The Image Speaks. I am sitting here with Miss Sharifa Wip. Sharifa is like all things fashion, all things like just everything. Sharifa is it. So I am super excited to be sitting with Sharifa, and you guys know that here at The Image, we are all for talking and connecting with folks who are just living their dream, living in purpose, and definitely pursuing purpose. And I know for a fact that Sharifa is doing so. So hey, Miss Sharifa, how are you today?
Hey, Miss Danielle, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. She's so pretty, y'all. I'm like, oh, girl,
I got some lashes today, so you really can't tell me anything.
Oh, you look so festive. So Sharifa, one of the things that Sharifa does is she is the mentor coordinator at UAB. She's also one of the advisors for BSAC and then one of the advisors for B-Men. So kind of tell me what you do at UAB and how does that like help you pursue purpose?
So I work in student multicultural and diversity programs, and so I advise our student groups. So two are mentoring initiatives and one's a programming board. And so I had a phenomenal collegiate experience. And so if I can help my students have the same, be excited about college, but graduate on time, then I'm happy. Wow. They keep me young.
Really?
Yeah, I'm fulfilling a little college experience with them.
And I too lived through you and your college experience. So all of the mixes at UAB, yes. I'm like, I'm coming, girl. So, and she does an amazing job with Camille Step Show every year. So I don't know. Sharifa's my go-to girl at UAB. So every time a student says, I go to UAB, I'm like, oh, you definitely know Sharifa. You must. So, and they always say, Miss Wip? Oh yeah, we know her.
I've graduated to Miss Wip. I used to be Sharifa when I was younger, but now
you're Miss Wip. It's okay, girl. We're there. We're there. So another thing about Sharifa that I absolutely love, and I think it's one of the ways that we connected, is fashion. Oh God, like every time I see Sharifa. And then another thing that we had in common that I remember is that we were both tall girls. So it was like, we can kind of feed off each other. So where did you get your fashion sense from? Like where did it come from?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I just know that from the time that I was younger, I liked what I liked and I didn't like what I didn't like. And my parents weren't really big into like name brands and fashions. So they used to like let us shop and get what we wanted within reason. And that was it. And so I always I think I have like a loud personality. So it comes out in my clothing a lot. So I like to wear bright colors and all that good stuff. So I don't know. I can't really put a pin on where I developed what I liked. And I think I've always just been able to wear what I liked, and no one ever told me, especially like the important people in my life never told me, no, you can't wear that.
Right.
So
well, it definitely works
into my adult life.
Oh, it works, and I'm always here for it. You're like, oh, I just love your fashion. So, and if you don't know, then we're here on the set of Ubuntu 2.0, and it's about to happen in about maybe 30 minutes or so. And so Sharifa is one of our featured models, and so we are so excited to have her rip the runway. So actually, she's gonna whip the runway.
Oh, I
I
like
know.
that.
I'm
gonna use that.
We're gonna use it. So we're so excited to have Sharifa here, participating in Ubuntu 2.0. And so, but one other thing that I definitely want to tell my audience, like a little bit about you, is that you are originally from Suriname. Suriname. So yes, by way of LA.
California.
Okay. So tell me about where you're from, like your rich culture, your heritage. You talk about it all the time. You talk about your dad all the time. So tell me a little bit about where you're from.
So Suriname is this beautiful country between Guyana and French Guyana. It's north of Brazil, and it has produced the most important people in my life. And my parents came to the U.S. as adults, and they taught us all about Suriname, and we've had the opportunity my sister and I, to travel back to Suriname quite a bit. So a lot of what I like, I guess it stems from Suriname. Sometimes, you don't know why you like what you like, and then you get confirmation. When I went to Suriname and I started seeing all the bright colors and the mix of prints and all that stuff, it was really confirmation, like, okay, this is who I am, and these are my people. But Suriname people, at least the black people in Suriname, they're from Ghana. So a lot of, it's amazing to me, like, that I love Ghanaian things, and now I know that why I love them, because it's like deep in
connection,
right. So, but all of my family, well, 90% of my family family is there. The rest are in Holland. There's about maybe 10 of us in the U.S.
Wow.
The rest are all overseas.
Really?
We have to take a trip.
We definitely
really should take
trip.
Ubuntu to Suriname. They would love it.
I'm here
a
for
lot
a
of
trip.
like what the prints that we'll see tonight, we will see when we're in Suriname.
Okay.
A lot of them, so it'll feel very familiar for you.
And she always keeps me up to date. So when I don't know like a print or I don't know a symbol, I
don't
say,
know them all.
Sharifa, what is this? And she knows most of them. Don't let her fool y'all. But y'all, I'm so excited. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Sharifa, for
having
talking with me
Danielle.
today. I really, really appreciate you. We're so excited about Ubuntu. And so again, I just want to thank you all for tuning in to The Image Speaks, again, where we are excited about helping push people into their purpose and of course, to make sure that we love, look, and live like Christ. Thanks for tuning in.